Ridley Scott is an acclaimed English director and producer whose notable hits include Alien, Thelma and Louise, Gladiator, Black Hawk Down, and The Martian. English film director and producer. Ridley Scott was born on November 30, 1937 in South Shields, England, to Elizabeth and Carl Francis Percy Scott. He had two brothers, one of whom was Tony Scott, who later also became a film director. Ridley loved watching movies as a child, and by the time he reached college, he was actively pursuing a film career. He helped establish the film department at the Royal College of Art, and as his final project there, he made a short called Boy and Bicycle. He cast his younger brother, Tony, in the film, which was his directorial debut. After college, Ridley Scott went on to work as a trainee set designer for the BBC, which led to work on a number of popular television series at that time. In the late 1960s, Scott founded Ridley Scott Associates, a film and commercial production company, and brought Tony on to work with him. Following Gladiator's success, Scott directed Black Hawk Down, which starred Ewan McGregor and Josh Hartnett, and Hannibal, starring Anthony Hopkins, Julianne Moore, and Ray Liotta. Scott was twice married and has 3 children, all of whom are involved in the film business. He was knighted in the United Kingdom's 2003 New Year honors. Scott suffered a shock when his brother Tony died on August 19, 2012, after jumping off the Vincent Thomas Bridge in Los Angeles, California. A suicide note was found at Tony Scott's office shortly after his death. Ridley Scott began pursuing his interest in film while in college and went on to work for the BBC. He later founded his own commercial production company, Ridley Scott Associates, bringing on his younger brother, Tony Scott, to work with him. After making his mark with the sci-fi standouts Alien 1979 and Blade Runner 1982, Scott was nominated for a Directing Academy Award for Thelma and Louise 1991, and was again nominated for both Gladiator 2000 and Black Hawk Down 2001. Other notable films include Matchstick Men 2003, American Gangster 2007, Robin Hood 2010, Prometheus 2012, The Martian 2015, and All the Money in the World 2017.